Have you ever noticed how your mind jump to sexual thought even you don't want it to? In this video, I will show you how to calm your thoughts, regain focus, and reclaim your brain step by step. One of the problems we are having these days, and why so many youths are finding it hard to quit porn, is because of social media. Yes, you may not know, but slowly social media is destroying you. I'm not asking anyone to give up social media because that is where we get genuine information these days. But you need to have control over your social media page. If you're addicted to porn and you're trying to live that life outside, you need to be aware of what is going on around you and what is going on in your page. You need to know that, okay, this is the kind of content I don't want to see, and this is the kind of content I want to see. There are some accounts you don't need to follow. You need to start unfollowing those accounts that keep dragging you back. There are so many accounts out there that are posting content that we feel, oh, this content are being filtered. But lastly, we discover that even though it's being filtered, those content are very provoking to you because of the battle you are fighting. And you also need to avoid some kind of music. You don't need to listen to all kind of music. There are some music you need to avoid. Those music that that keep shifting your brain back to that thing you want to stop, back to that lifestyle you want to stop. There are also movies you need to stop watching. So many movies you need to avoid them. Those movies with those kind of provoking scene, you need to avoid them. You need to run from them if you are addicted and you are trying to give up pornography. Those movies you need to avoid them. If you don't avoid them, you still find yourself going back. Another thing you need to do is stop late night scrolling online. Yes, that time late night when everyone is sleeping and you feel like, oh, I just want to check online. Let me go ahead. Let me just go on social media and check one or two. You need to stop them because those are the time that temptation are even highly rampant because it's your time your brain want to cool down. It's the time you want to calm down. So the urge will be there at that time. You will be scrolling online. Oh, let me go to it. Yeah. You will not even plan to visit porn website, things like that. Maybe you are just planning to just scroll social media randomly and view pictures. At the end, you will discover that you will find yourself going to that porn website and start watching that thing you don't want to watch. So you need to avoid night scrolling online. You need to avoid it totally. So whenever a sexual thought come to you, you don't need to fight it. You don't need to start battling. Let me stop. Let me stop. All you need to do is to redirect your thinking, redirect your mind to something useful, something meaningful. You just need to redirect it because but that is the way you can escape. You don't need to start fighting it. By the time you start fighting it, you see yourself doing that thing you are fighting. So you just need to start redirecting your thought somewhere else. Whenever those urge start coming up in your mind, you need to start working on your brain and start filling it with things that are useful because once you keep it empty, my dear, that porn will come in and fill in that space for you. Things that will occupy that space that porn will take over. You need to start filling it with things that are productive in your life. Things like reading, exercising, going out, discussing with friends, associating with people. That's why isolation is one of the best food for pornography. Whenever you are isolated, you start feeding yourself more and more porn, more and more porn. Because that moment your body is empty, your mind is empty. So the best thing I will advise you is make sure you fill that empty space with thoughts that are useful. So you need to know that you are the one to control your thought. Everything starts here. So you need to be in charge of whatever comes inside you, and you need to be in charge of whatever your eye sees. Sometimes you go online and you see things that you are not supposed to see. Just move around, just take it off, remove your eye from it, or you at that moment you keep down your phone, you keep down your gadget and walk outside and take some few steps. By then you clear your mind. So you always need to clear your mind and make sure that there are good thoughts coming into your mind. Thank you for watching this video. If the first time you're watching my video, I would love if you can hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up.